I'm Zilch, and welcome to the Joy of Strafing. If this is your first time flying with us, hello, and welcome. If you're returning to my channel, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks for supporting us here at Hangar Zilch 79, and I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Either way, I invite you to hop into your own virtual aircraft and fly along with us as we load up for bear and go strafe some helpless bitches into the hereafter. Okay, let's go ahead. Before we get into the meat of our presentation, I wanted to talk about this lovely creature I found wandering around DCS World. He wasn't here in the aircraft menu. I'm sorry. You're a girl. You're a she. I'm sorry. Gender bias. You'll find it in a lot of games. Anyway, this is a beautiful cow I found wandering around DCS World. Just all lonesome, and I just had to take care of it. So here we put her in the encyclopedia, here and with the other armored vehicles. Isn't she just precious? I just want to pet her. Just want to milk her. Anyway, let's get on to painting, shall we? Here we are in the P-51D. If you're following along with us at home, you want to follow the same armament and aircraft scheme that I'm doing here. It's the P-51D 25. We're armed with, you can follow the screen down below, a full load of 50 caliber armor-piercing incendiary rounds, 2 500-pound bombs under the wings, and 6 high-velocity aerial rockets, which are going to be used to attack vehicles. Now, excuse me here, I'm going to start up this plane, and we'll go strafe those little devils. Now I'm going to show you how I start this airplane, but of course if you want to start it up a different way or even use a different aircraft altogether, it's your world. You do you, I'll do me, and we'll all be happy. Looking at these little fluffy clouds and those happy little trees off there in the distance. Let's get the battery and generator started. Pitot heat and gun port heat. Coming over here to the fuel system, let's turn that on. Do the carburetor thing. Raise these flaps. And I like to think ahead a little bit, so let's dial this rudder over to, let's go to 6 degrees. Of course, if you want to do 5 or even 7, no one's stopping you. It's your world, you do you. Let's stop over here to the ADI, and I like to use cage-free ADIs in my ingredients. There we go. Now, let's turn on the magnetos and let's get this puppy roaring, huh? Oh, scared the devil out of me. Let's head on over to the runway. Now, normally I don't like to use flaps on takeoff, but since we're carrying such a massive load of death and destruction beneath our wings, I go ahead and dial in 10 degrees of flaps. Just one setting, just a little touch of extra lift to get us off the ground. Go ahead and give her a good old full 50 pounds. 50 pounds man full pressure just to get that extra little kick. And don't forget full prop arming, you know. Got a little torque off to the left there. You can counteract that with rudder and aileron. So make a nice smooth descent. Now here we are in our ingress. Let's go ahead and set us up to cause as much death and destruction as possible. Go ahead and arm both pylons and set your bombs to train mode. That way when you drop both bombs, you disperse them a little bit. Kind of increase your chances of a strike. Here we are rolling into target. What I like to do is line up a little below the intended targets and kind of pull up through and release right about now. Let's see what happens. That's good enough for government work, as they say. let's swing around for another pass. Because 3 of those bitches survived. Now we do have 6 rockets left, that's 2 for each. I don't know if it's going to be dead on the money here, but it's going to be close enough, and they're going to be feeling some pain for sure. Now, it is important when you're doing any of these ground attacks to keep your plane in good trim, you keep that ball centered, you know, keep lightly dancing on the rudder just to keep that gun sight, keep that pipper in line, because you don't want any adverse yaw, any drift in those bombs or rockets. Just a happy little cloud of death. Now I want to do some actual strafing, so let's take a couple runs at those lines of trucks. There's 8 of them. Let's see if we can get them all in 2 passes. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's go. You can see them off to the left. I'm going to be banking in and doing a nice shallow dive and seeing if I can kill 4 trucks in 1 pass. If we miss some, it's okay. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Well, that one little Dickens survived my pass. Let's swing around and have another go at him. Now let's mop up all 4 of these bitches in 1 pass. Smell the freedom. No flight is complete without a good solid landing, so let's have a go at this. Now I'm not going for perfection here, I'm just going for comfort. There may be a little bit of bounce, but that's okay. Just a nice, easy cruise in. And if you look in the distance, you're going to see my house on the right. Be sure to stay on that rudder. There we go. Nice. Easy. Oh. Seem to have bounced it a little bit, but it's a North American aircraft. It can take it. Look off to the right. There's my house. Why don't you come on inside? We'll have a coffee. Home sweet home. Now he's come up close to the front door. Let's pop open the lid and take a deep breath of fresh air. Nothing like the smell of that Normandy breeze. Some gun smoke. Is that the smell of barbecue in the distance? That's it for our show, and I thank you once again for tuning in to The Joy of Strafing with me, Zilch. Until next time, happy hunting out there.